Hi guys, it's Danika. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you joined me again because today is my get to know me video. As I feel coming back to YouTube, I should properly reintroduce myself to you guys. So I've got your questions from Instagram. I am ready to answer them. I've got a little beverage, which is much needed because it is so hot in Arizona today. All of our cars have been reading like 120 on the thermometer, and that's just crazy. That's way too hot. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. If you like my channel and wanna see more content, it's gonna be makeup related, lifestyle related, just things I'm up to. Please click the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. I'm gonna hop right into my get to know me video. Okay, so the first question is, where are you from? And I was actually born in San Diego, so I'm a little beach lover at heart. I love going back to the beach. My husband and I go back to San Diego every summer, if not twice a year, and visit mostly Pacific Beach, Mission Beach area and just hang out. That's actually where we got engaged to. So it holds a special place in our heart, and I love being from San Diego, but I have lived here most of my life. We moved here when I was about 6 years old, and I've pretty much been here ever since. So yeah. Next question was favorite season. My favorite season is definitely fall. I love the cooler weather, and once the temperature starts to drop, I love getting out and hiking, going for walks, going for jogs, and there's nothing like getting like a hot beverage and cuddling up at night with a movie. Halloween, I've always been a big Halloween fan, love dressing up. I've always put so much thought into my costumes. Actually, one year I went with some friends to the princess party. That sounded funny. It's the resort called the Princess. They had a costume party, and I made myself a bowl of Fruit Loops, and it was a completely homemade costume, and I won the contest, and I got a $100 gift certificate to their restaurant at the Princess. So love Halloween, but I just love fall. I love the cool weather. I love fall outfits, and mostly I love that it's not 120 degrees all the time like it is right now. So my next question is, what got you started on makeup? And honestly, it's kind of hard to remember. Like, I always remember loving makeup in high school. I remember being excited to go shopping for it and wearing eyeliner, and I would get like the little L'Oreal quads, which was just like 4 colors. And I remember I had a green one. It was like a light shade of green, a dark shade of green, and maybe 2 other shades of green. And I wore that all the time, which is so weird because I can't remember the last time I've worn green eyeshadow. And I remember watching YouTube videos in high school. So I think it just escalated. I'm not really sure when I like fell in love, but it's something I've always kind of been interested in. And I think that interest just kind of grew over time. The next question is similar, but slightly different. So it's, what got you started in your makeup business? And that is an easy answer. So about 5 to 6 years ago, my closest girlfriends started getting married, getting engaged, planning their weddings, and I slowly got asked more and more to do their makeup and kind of help out their bridesmaids. The more I did that, the more I really grew to love it, and I've always loved the getting ready aspect of weddings and just like girl time, mimosas, makeup, hair. Like, that is so my jam, and I love it. So I started doing their makeup, and I just really, it was just such a fun so the more I did this, the more they encouraged me, like, hey, is this something you would want to do as a job? And I was like, gosh, kind of, but I like wouldn't know where to get started. And basically they were my little cheerleaders and were like, you really need to make this a job and just go for it. And I did, and it's been great ever since. I definitely want to make a video also more in depth on my journey as a makeup artist, so that will definitely be coming soon. The next question is, do you have kids? No, we don't have kids yet. We just have this little baby. She keeps us plenty busy, and hopefully in the future we will have a little family of our own with real children, but for now, just one furry child. So the next question is a great one. It's, do you believe in primer all the time, or is it event specific when you would use primer? So I actually did not really use primers for like a very long time. It wasn't until I got into really professional makeup that I started playing around with primers and priming the skin. I had never really had problems with my makeup lasting a long time. I always went for long wear foundations that were usually mattifying that could keep me, you know, not so shiny during the day. So I really didn't wear primers, but being a makeup artist now, I definitely do use primers on pretty much all my clients. So what a primer really does is it helps set your skin for whatever look you're going for. So for example, if the client is oily, I would use a mattifying primer on them. Honestly, primers are corrective, so whatever issue you have with your skin, a primer is gonna work to combat that, whether it's smaller pores, blurring out your pores, smoothing your skin, creating a glow. It's basically all the things you want that maybe our skin doesn't do naturally. So that was a very winded, long answer. And long story short, I feel like some days you will want to reach for a primer to correct kind of your skin, and some days you might look in the mirror and think, oh, I don't really need a primer today. My skin is glowy, my pores don't look that big. I'm just gonna moisturize and go for it. So I will always moisturize, but I won't always use a primer. Okay, this next one is my absolute favorite product of all time / product I couldn't live without. This might come as a surprise, and maybe it's not the best answer, but it's the real answer, and that would be a facial SPF. I use SPF every single day. I put it on before I leave the house, before I do my makeup, and I'm just trying to protect my skin from the sun as much as I can. So a facial SPF, if I run out of one and I don't have it, I like stress and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have a face SPF right now. Like, what am I gonna do? Okay, the next question is, tell us about your dog. So here she is. She's a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. She is a little over a year old now, so she still kind of acts like a puppy. We're still training her and stuff. And if I've done your makeup and you've come over, you've seen her in action, she can be a little jumpy, a little excited, or a lot excited. But then she calms down and she's a good little girl. So love her so much. If you are looking for a puppy or you're researching some purebred dogs and options and what would fit in with your family, I highly recommend the breed. We love her. I've loved every Cavalier I've ever met. They're great family dogs, super sweet, super loving. If you want a little shadow, that follows you in every room and will be your little buddy, definitely a King Charles Cavalier. My last question is, do you do makeup full time? And I do not. I do makeup part-time, and the other part, I am a working, gigging musician. I play acoustic guitar and I sing, and I go around the valley playing at restaurants, cafes, coffee shops, that kind of thing, resorts, and I love it. I've done that for probably 8 or 9 years now, and yeah, singing has always been a huge part of my life, a huge passion. So I started out performing at open mic nights and then eventually bought all of my equipment and pedaled myself around town getting my own gigs. And it's been really great ever since. I'm super happy doing it, and it makes a great combo with my makeup artistry because I'll be doing makeup and weddings in the mornings and on the weekends, and then gigs will usually be in the evening time, either weekdays or weekends as well. And it's just a great combo. I love that I get to pursue two things that I really love. That's it for this Get to Know Me video. I'm happy I was able to answer some of your guys' questions. If you want me to do a part 2 or you have more questions for me, definitely let me know down in the comments. I love getting to know you guys too, so maybe answer one of these questions down below, like, where are you from? I would love to know. I have a lot of video ideas coming up in regards to my makeup business and telling you guys about it, as well as some vlogs planned for things that are exciting, and I think I'm really into vlogs right now. So I really wanted to make this video so you guys could get to know me, and I'm excited to get to know you guys. Make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye!